y'all. Alright, looks like we're live. Let me pop out chat real quick. Alright. Let's get to work on this Stalfos. Stalfos has to be fun to fight, Kadama. Alright. So, first thing we need to do is create a state machine. This guy needs a control state. Put the state machine on there. Now this patrol state he's essentially just going to walk around on the ground, stopping every so often. So we need to create a new state called grounded enemy patrol. Okay. Create. Grounded enemy patrol state. This needs a enter function, a exit function, a update function, and a physics update function. There we go. Alright. And I'm gonna real quick open up the Armos script, because we're going to be using a lot of how they do their patrolling. So let's go ahead and grab that stuff. Alright. We do need all of this. What else do we need? We need a concept of direction. And we do need our gravity constant. There we go. Let's see. So this needs to go to instead of setting Link to body, we need to say that we're changing to the chase state. State machine dot change state to chase with the parameter of body. And otherwise, and you know, check sites actually shouldn't exist in the patrol function, but rather on the Stalfos himself. And it should be setting its state machine dot chain if state is if state machine dot state dot name is equal to chase, then our state machine dot change state to patrol. I'm gonna make this current state is function on the state machine. There we go. Okay, so which means this stuff needs to exist on the Stalfos. And then we also need to get the state machine. Gotta open up the Armo scene. Alright. We have our line of sight. Okay. So if we're in the patrol state, we'll go to the chase state if we see Link. Then if we don't have any bodies overlap, if Link isn't in our sights, then and our state is chase, then we go back to the patrol state. Simple enough. Cool. So then in the patrol state, we have get patrol direction. So when we enter the patrol state, our direction is going to equal get patrol direction. So I need wall checks to exist. Armos wall checks, copy, under the patrol state, paste. Wall checks is top level, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, no matter where I move this... Well, hold up. Let's see, wall checks. I'm going to copy that value and paste that into his offset. If I close Stalfos and reopen him up. If I move the Stalfos around, yeah, then the wall checks move as well. But if I rotate him, they do not rotate. That's what we want. So, back to the Stalfos' patrol state. So when we enter the patrol state, we get a patrol direction. Stalfos will be able to stop. And then in their physics update, I go to the Armos script. So in their patrol process, they play the walk state. If they're on a wall, they get the patrol direction. And then they have a timer for checking turn chance. Yeah. And the timer will be set to 1. So I'm going to copy all of this. And in the physics update, we're going to do all this. The So the Stalfos is gonna know about its animation player. Call this Stalfos. Ready for animation player. Animation. Well, it's first. Model will be a node D equal to model. On ready var animation player. Is an animation player will equal model dot get node animation player. Alright. So let's see. So in the Stalfos, the model will be called model. And in the model, the animation player accesses a unique name. We'll also do the same with our color animation player. Okay. And then I should be able to just reference that stuff in the grounded enemy stuff. Okay, so this is our character dot animation player timer equal to 1. This is character dot is on wall timer minus equal delta blah 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 and turn chance, which we have. And then the movement velocity is our direction times move speed. Then this is if our move velocity dot length is greater than 0. Then we'll do this. Other way, and then we'll set our character and our character and our character. There we go. We don't take any parameters when we go into the move state, and we don't care what the previous state was. We're not going to do anything on exit, and we don't really do anything outside of our process function for the patrol state. Although here, our animation, our character dot animation player will equal will dot play walk, else we're gonna play the idles animation. There we go. And then the Stalfos itself needs to make it so that velocity.y will, this should actually exist on the Stalfos. Set y will equal clamp f of velocity dot y minus equal or minus gravity times delta clamp to negative gravity and positive gravity just like that, and we will just move and slide. And our X and Y, or X and Z velocities are going to be set based on the state. Okay. So that is the patrol state. I gotta make the chase state now. So we go to the Stalfos, add a child node 3D. This will be called chase. And this is actually a child of state machine, not patrol. And this needs a new script. It'll be a state. And we will save this in components, state machine, enemy, chase, open, create, and this is the enemy chase state. We need to make sure we have all of our abstract functions. There we go. Now, when we enter the chase state, param 0 is going to be link. So make sure we keep that in mind. So link will equal params 0. If not params 0, so we entered the chase state without passing in link, then we're going to change our state back to the patrol state. Okay. When we leave this state, link will be set to null so that we can't have any leftover data. We don't care what new state we're going to, and we don't care about the previous state when we're coming into this. So then in physics update, I don't think we're going to be doing anything in the regular update function. In the physics update, we first need to check character dot check sites. So, and this actually, that needs to be at the end of our function. So basically this will just, you know, if it will handle our state transition if we need to mess with that. Then the actual chasing, I can just grab this, copy that. Alright, what's going on here? Stalfos cannot block, so we can get rid of this blocking stuff. So this is the character.animation player. This is the character's velocity. Move speed. Okay, I'm actually gonna move speed out to the character. Blocking, we don't care about. Timer, we need one of those. Okay. Otherwise, our character's velocity, ignore that. The character will play that. We're not going to okay, we're actually going to change our state to the attack state. So change state machine.change state attack. Okay. Well, I'm actually gonna put move speed in here instead of putting that in the Stalfos. Just that way, if I want, when he's chasing you, him to move faster or whatever, I can do that. I see ya. I do. I see ya. I promise I see ya. Give me this. Can I help you? What? What? What do you want? Yeah, you just want pets. Good cat. Yes. Yeah, I stopped. Oh, was that was I not allowed to do that? I'm not allowed to stop petting the cat. Hold on. Okay, can I work now? Thank you. Okay, so what? Boop. Good cat. All right. What was I doing? I need to make the attack state. Okay. Yeah, so he does his moving around, then he attacks when he gets within 1.9 meters. I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry. Attack state. Attack. This is a state. Enemy attack. Open. Create. Enemy attack state. Enter. Exit. Update. Okay. Here, we're just going to set our velocity, our character dot velocity equal to a vector 3 of 0 character dot velocity dot y and 0. We're not going to do anything with delta. Not going to do anything in the update function. Not really going to do anything on exit. On enter, though, animation finished. Anim. On enter, we're going to say that our character dot animation player, if I can type, our character dot animation player dot animation finished dot connect to animation finished one shot, connect one shot. And when the animation finishes, our state machine, well, state machine dot change state to patrol. Well, actually, they'll go back to the, no, they'll go back to the patrol state. Just because I need to pass in link if I want to go back to the chase state. I mean, I could go back to the chase state, and I can make it so that in the chase state, instead of setting link to null on exit, we check if not param 0 else and then this is if not link. There we go. So if link is already set and we don't pass in a parameter, then nothing's going to happen in the enter function. I'll just like use the previous link. Although if the new state name is patrol, then we're going to clear out the link that we're storing. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're not using that. We don't care about the previous state. We don't care about the parameters. I'm gonna do that and animation. I'm gonna play the attack animation here as well. There we go. Alright, theoretically, that should just work. Let's test it out. So, he should do the normal patrol stuff, and then he should chase you and attack, and then go back to the patrol state when left alone. So, we can go in the enemy test room, get rid of the keys, throw a Stalfos in there. Alright, let's see. Get node on null value. Stalfos line 10. Animation player is model. What? What do you mean null? Let's see. Stalfos. Oh. Access as unique name. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay, his look at isn't working. Okay, there was a little bit wrong with that. So the first thing is, instead of this, I need to do length of params is greater than 0. Or length of params is 0. Then, so let's fix the patrol. So, if the movement velocity's length is greater than 0, then the character will look at that. Alright, let's see if that fixes the patrol state. Okay, yeah. He seems to just be walking around. However, he gets real weird when he goes into that state. Let's check. So, when he's in the enemy chase state, direction vector of link, blah, 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 check sights. So, is that the problem? So in Stalfos, check sights. Oh, this needs to be that. So we should return if we, you know, can see Link always, but then we're only setting our state to chase if our state is patrol. Okay, that should fix that issue, I believe. Okay. Okay. He's behaving a little weird. Let's see. So, in the enemy chase, we should look at what we're attacking, or where we're going. And we gotta play the idle animation here. Okay, let's see if that fixes a lot of our issues. Okay, so he's chasing me. Okay. You can make him act a little weird. So, let's see. We do this if that's greater than 1.9. Is there a way to make it so that, like, he walks up to 1.6 but doesn't start walking again until 1.9? Let's make var chasing be a boolean equal to false, or will equal to true. When we enter this, chasing will equal true. So if chasing and the length is greater than 1.6, we will do this. Or we're not chasing, and this is greater than 1.9, then in here chasing will equal true, and in here chasing will equal false. Let's do this in case it's going to negate the whole thing. So essentially, the way this works is while he's moving towards you, he's chasing. And then he's going to be, so while he's chasing, if hhis length is less than or equal to 1.6, then this function will not trigger because this will cancel it out. And so he will, chasing will be false, and then he'll play idle and blah, blah, blah. And if, he's not chasing, and the length is greater than 1.9, then he'll start chasing it again. Let's see. Yeah. the amount of time that, this timer, we set it equal to 1 to 5 seconds, blah, blah, blah. I think instead of using a timer like this, I want to do an attack chance. So we're going to make attack chance, which we're going to set equal to let's do 25, and that's out of 100. And then we will actually need the timer back. Be a float equal to 0.1, and then here we're going to timer minus equal delta, blah blah blah, and then timer is always going to be set equal to 0.1, and if rand f range from 1 to 100 is less than or equal to attack chance, then we're gonna do this, and our timer we set equal to 0.25, we need a at export bar attack frequency be a float equal to 0.1. So every 0.1 seconds it'll check whether or not it wants to attack. So the timer will be set to the attack frequency here and here and here. All right. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Alright. And now the Stalfos model. In his swords, he needs to have to have hitboxes. Add a area 3D. This is a hitbox. Let's see. The orienter will be the model. He will be doing negative 9.6, or not 9.6, like 6.4 and 9.6 on the Y. He'll be doing 1 damage. Yeah, okay. And it's going to exist on the enemy layer and mask with the player. This will be hitbox. That needs a collision shape, which should be a box. Make sure we're working in the pixel coordinates. that, and that. Something like that. And we're going to duplicate that and put that on the other sword with the transformations reset. Just like that. Okay. Okay, and then by default, these shapes will be disabled. And in reset, going to make sure that they're disabled. Okay. And in the hurt animation, or wait. Get rid of those. I want to do this on this animation player. Let's go ahead and add the disabled. In hurt, we're also going to need them to be disabled. Stunned as well. Idle, disabled. Walk, disabled. Attack, disabled at the beginning. However, right here, whoops, right here, this sword will be not disabled. And then here it will be disabled again. And then here, this sword will be not disabled. And then here, it'll be disabled again. Okay. Alright, and let's check that. Let's make sure I can... Yo, what's going on, Shots Missed? One of them just is not hitting me. Okay, yeah. So, and the the knockback looks good. Okay, I need to fix his attack animation. Alright, let's see if that is a little bit better. Let's see. All right. Hey, what's up? Does that feel good? There you go. All right. That all feels pretty good. So let's get the hurt state. And the stun state. Okay. Now the hurt state needs the hurt box. Alright. And area entered, we connect that to the hurt states. On Hurtbox area entered, connect. Perfect. Okay. And then now I have to make the same thing in the keys script. There we go. Okay. Now add node health access as unique name. Health. Let's just give them like 10 health to start, so we can just test out the hurt state. Nope. Stalfos, the hurt box exists here and mass here. Also, the Stalfos themselves need to exist on layer 3 and 8, and mask with 1, 4, 7, 6, and 8. Okay. Oh. Health on character. Okay, so Stalfos in their script needs there we go. Okay. Perfect. Stalfos also Zelda item drop chart. There we go. Stalfos exist in Group C. The offset here is going to be 2. All right. Let's see if that looks proper. Cool. Now the stunned state for a Stalfos. Just make sure this has everything it needs. Oh, wait. Character, shot play. Well, I can just do character, animation, player, play, stunned. If character, animation, player, has. There we go. Character.animation player has a stunned animation. We'll play the stunned animation. And Stalfos has a stunned animation, right? Yeah. Cool. All right. So if I hit him with the boomerang, he should. What is the boomerang hitting? Boomerang's being weird. What is going on here? It's hitting that sights, and something wrong with the sights. That's what's wrong with the sights. Okay, I need to do the parried stuff for that. So the Stalfos model. This has the parried written blocked. Let's add, let's create a script for this. Scripts enemies, Stalfos model, create, parried by, which is just going to call gets parent parried. Okay. And then Stalfos is going to have a parried function. In this case, the state machine dot change state to stunned. And it's going to be for 1.5 seconds. Okay, and then in the model, these hitboxes, parried, connect to there, connect. And then this guy, parried, connect to there, connect. So I should be able to parry his attacks now. Time it well. Okay. Is that everything I need to do here? Let's see. So he can get hurt. Yeah, I just need to set his health properly. Stalfo, Zelda, NES, enemy damages. Let's see. So the Stalfos have 2 hearts, so 4 hits with the wooden sword, and they deal 1 damage. So they have 4 health and deal 1 damage. So the Stalfos health It's not 10, but 4. There we go. Okay. I think that's the Stalfos done. So I should be able to throw them in here. Let's see. Oh, actually, there is one thing about the Stalfos that needs to be handled. Var has key. Will be a, what are you looking at? Be a Boolean equal to false. And then on ready, if has key. Well, I guess not on ready, but rather in the process function. If it has a key, then key.visible, or I can just say key.visible will equal has key. Yeah. And then in the Stalfos, I need to be able to set for var has key is a Boolean equal false, and then I need to overwrite the die function. If has key, then const key pickup will equal a preload scene slash pickups slash key pickup. And key pickup dot instantiate and then key dot position will equal global position, and then get tree dot root dot add child key, and then we just call the normal die function at this point. Okay. Oh, and then in the ready function, model dot has key will equal has key. There we go. So back in here, how many guys are in this room? There is 5 of them in this room. So, room, let's add a node 3D. Enemies. And here, let me copy this. And paste that. Except this wall is going to be right here. Okay. Alright, then in enemies, we're going to drop in a Stalfos. Let's see. Let's put one here. Put one here. Put one over here. And actually this guy, let's put him like right here. Put one like right there. And finally, one up here. I also just noticed that whoops. These blocks need to be moved over to there. Okay. And then this guy is gonna have a key. Alright. Now, visible on with value property or key visible. Value type bool on null instance. Okay. In the Stalfos model. Let's figure out what's going on there. So our key, which is tied to our hip, this needs to be accessed as a unique name. And in our script here, instead of key, this needs to be the hip key. There we go. Save that. That should fix our issues. Let's also get rid of our collision shapes. Alright. If I come in here, there should be plenty of Stalfos. And then this guy. Oh! Child count on null instance. Is this in the key pickup? Pickups. Key pickup. What's going on here? Function, all enemies defeated. Process. Oh, crap. Okay. I need to do at export var hide while enemies in the room will be a boolean equal to false, and then can pick up is going to be if hide while all enemies in room, we will do this. Otherwise, we just return true. And then, or no, otherwise we return super. Pass in link. Okay. And then in our this room, where we have this key pickup, we're going to enable that. And then I can even go a step further, and I can make this that, and at export category hide while enemies in room is a oh, this is a Godot 5 release changes. Right, I'm in Godot 5. No, 4.5. Property hint group enabled. Property hint group enable. Right? Maybe it's export group. Look at this real quick. How do I use these? Oh man, it's. I wish they had better documentation on this. Where is... No one has a code snippet? Oh, okay, here we go. Export custom. That's what it is. So I do the export group, that, and then I export custom, that, oops, property group, hint group enable, and this is the this group. Okay. There we go. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Hide while enemies in room. If I turn that off, it's not there. Turn on, it is there. Cool. Now, when the key spawns, it shouldn't even care. What? How? It's set to false by default. And if it's true, then we do this. Otherwise, we just do this. Oh, this to be visible, equal that. Otherwise, visible is set to true. That's where the issue's stemming from. Now let's try this again. Oh, come on. How? How does that not just return true? Call super on Link, and super is the counter pickup, which would just be the pickup, which is return true. What is going on here? Is this not set to the right collision layer by default or something? No, it is. Mask with world and trees. This area. Yeah. Mask with Link. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Stalfos. It should return true. If it's returning false, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it'd be set to false. It didn't print anything. Oh, it did the function. You know what? I'm doing this. I'm approaching this the wrong way. And we just put this back to how it was. And then pick up enemies defeat all enemies key pickup. We're going to duplicate this to just make the key pickup. And the key pickup, instead of having this, it's just going to have a counter pickup. That will be keys, count 1, boomerang can pick it up. Perfect. Nice. Got him. Alright. Those rooms done. Alright, next room. There's just 3 Stalfos. Alright. Alright, level 1. Go to this room. This room just has 3 Stalfos. Crap. I gotta reopen up this room. Enemy walls. Copy. Paste. Except the wall is... go. Okay. Then we gotta add the enemies. And this just has 3 Stalfos. There we go. I could probably... paste. There we go. I can just do that, and then I can use the same enemy walls in each of the rooms. Copy. Okay. Let's see. This room. Paste. Add a enemies node. This room has 5 Stalfos and a key that gets revealed when all 5 Stalfos have been taken care of. Okay, which means I need a feed all enemy keys pickup, which will sit right here, and it will look at that. Okay. And then this room has so first off, let's get the enemy walls in here, and then the enemies is going to be a bunch of keys. Six of them. Okay, there we go. And then this room, let's add our enemy walls. Let's add Node 3D for enemies. And in here, once again, a bunch of keys. This time there is 8 of them. All right. And then the last of the Keys and Stalfos is in this room. And we're going going to add the enemy walls, and let's add node 3D for enemies. Throw in a Stalfos. Let's see, so we'll put one here and one here, and the final guy we'll put here, and that guy's gonna have the key. Okay. Now, back here, there is a key in this one, but this is a all enemies defeated key. That's going to sit right there. Enemies, and just gonna look at that. There we go. And then finally we have this room, which is just going to have a key. Like, not even like a key hidden by enemies, just a key, like right here. Okay. And with what I have built so far, that should be everything I can place. And all keys should be in here, so I should be able to explore the entirety of the dungeon. So let's... crap. There we go. The bats are so fast. Dang it. Got him. I got 2 keys. Got that key. Oh my gosh. So many bats. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm right. I somehow got on top of the keys. That's really funny. Oh, come on. Last guy. That would spawn the compass, but I haven't built that yet. Alright. And I'm locked in here until I defeat all the keys. I mean, I could just go through the locked door, but if I want to return the way I came... Oh my gosh. And then defeating all these keys should do that. No! Oh my gosh. Just die. Oh my gosh. I am awful at my own combat. Alright. And then here, this would be the Zol, but I can still push that. Snow Peninsula is the secret. Very cool. Hey, Blast Corpse, it's going good. I'm testing out all the different things I built out for the dungeon. Alright, good. This is the room where I'll be able to get the boomerang. And there's a key in here. Boss fight. And the Triforce piece. Alright, cool. The dungeon's finally at a point where the whole thing can be explored. Except for... Hey, don't yell at me. Now I just need to finish making the rest of the stuff. I think I'll get the compass pickup, or maybe the boomerang for the map. Yeah. What? What, do you want dinner? Alright. I'm actually gonna be right back in like 10 seconds. I gotta feed her, or she's going to be very mad at me. Alright, I'm back. Let's make the compass pickup. Color. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's 11 by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 by 12. There we go. What a wonderful time it is that we can have free tools to build games with. That's absolutely true. It is great that free tools exist. Oh, gross. Let's see. I have to actually think about this, don't I? Components, enemies, inventory. Let's see. Let's see. Let's actually make our levels, which is going to be a dictionary of int to dictionary of string to nope, can't do that. Can just do that much definition. And this num levels overworld level overworld caves I can just do level 1 level 2 oh my gosh level 3 level 4 level 5 level 6 level 7 level 8 and level 9. Okay. Alright, 8 normal levels and then Death Mountain. Right? Or am I misremembering? Oh, the number of levels. Yeah. That's exactly how it is. Okay. Let's see, so levels and then levels dot actually I'm gonna do this. Instead of an int, this is actually levels. There we go. So levels dot one for overworld. Let's see. Heart container will be false. There we go. Let's see. So the heart container false. Yeah, and that's the only thing in the overworld is the one heart container that sits on the thing. Oh, and power. Oops. Power bracelet. False. Okay. Well, I guess if I have the power bracelet item, then I don't need to check this. Let's see. So levels dot one is going to have the heart container. False, and the Triforce piece, which will be false, the compass, false, and the map will be false. There we go. Then I can get rid of these. Current level be a level equal to levels.1 or levels.overworld. And we have to make it so that when we use a door, this needs a at export group change level, and at export custom property hint group enable change. Oh my gosh, if I can type, change level, var change level will be a boolean equal to false, then at export var change to will be a inventory dot levels equal to inventory dot levels dot overworld, and here where we do this, if change to, or if change level, then inventory dot level or dot current level will equal change to. Okay, and then in our overworld, we want to make it so that when we enter the dungeon, it changes us to level 1, and when we exit the dungeon, it changes back to the overworld. Dungeon doors, level 1 entrance, changes the level to level 1, and level 1 exit changes the level to the overworld. Okay. Now, I can make my compass pickup. Duplicate this for the compass. This one. Duplicate, defeat all enemies. Compass pickup. Okay. Compass pickup. Okay, so first let's get the compass pickup working as intended. Use the compass sprite, and this is going to use the compass pickup, which is going to inherit pickup, and this is going to be in components. No, it's going to be in I guess components, pickups, compass pickup, open, create, class name, compass pickup, func. Okay. When we pick it up, we don't really care about link, but we want inventory dot levels, inventory dot current level dot compass to equal true. Easy. That's all the compass pickup's gonna do. And then we need to make the defeat all enemies compass pickup. Which once again, compass sprite, and this. It's not going to be that, but it will be defeat all enemies compass. Pickup will extend compass pickup. And this will be in components pickups. Open, create. And then just going to copy all of this. Yeah. Okay. And that should be all I have to do, so that in this room, not this room, in this room, I should just have to throw a defeat all enemies compass pickup right in here, over right here, I believe, right? Yeah. All right. That's fair. This guy. I should probably rename this in these locations. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh. He's not stopping when I gotta figure out why. He should have froze. Okay. Coming in here. Ow. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need that to play the... I need the compass pickup to play the animation. Like that. Pick up. Compass. Inventory.item types.none. And then link needs the pickup animation for a compass. Or no. I need to, in inventory, in the get icon, I need to add Okay. Compass. All right. So now I should do the animation for picking up the compass and presenting it. And I kind of just want to test real quick, so we're gonna give ourselves the magic key. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm being... Ugh. Hold on. Give me the boomerang. The best tool for dealing with keys. Alright, cool. Alright. Now, the actual functionality of the compass I will build out when I build the mini-map for this level. Let's see, I think I'm gonna end stream there. I know it's been a really short stream, but this is a pretty good stopping point with where I'm at. I'll be live again tomorrow though, with working on the rest of this dungeon. Thanks for watching. Peace.